Hey, my name is Bhex. Welcome back to episode 3 of Lab Rats. In this episode, we are going to expand on the base and actually finish it up. We are going to finish the final 2 projects of the starter base and get started on a much larger project, as well as a neat little side project. But the first thing we need to do is craft a bunch of TNT. And to get that TNT, we need to go find a mining desert. Now, I've already done that. I've actually opened up Chunk Base. I've found that desert, and I've started mining a bunch of sand, and my ender chest is currently filled to the brim with sand, as well as the sand part of my warehouse. So I need to start on a larger base very soon because I am starting to outgrow this. Now, I've gotten the sand, but how am I gonna get the gunpowder, you might be asking? And that is a very fair question. Now, we're gonna buy the gunpowder from Twaj. In fact, that's what these 33 diamonds are here for. Now, we want to bamboozle Twaj a little bit and disappear right before their very eyes.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Twaj. Hi.
I see you have something interesting in your hand.
What's up? Oh my god, your rat's on your shoulder.
Yes.
Oh, is that when you hold it? Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that's when you hold it in your off hand.
Anyway, so I have half a stack of diamonds here for you.
Okie dokie. That buys you 1 gunpowder.
Ah, perfect. Thank you so much. That's a fantastic deal.
Okay, here you go. You can have that much and that much.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Pleasure doing business with you. That was fun. That was a good deal. Now I have to go all the way back home now. That was a fun...
I knew there was something going on with that.
Yeah.
Very fun. I love it.
I made you...
got fixed.
No.
No.
No, it's still around. Yeah.
Nice.
I just set that. I was setting that up as you just got back from being AFK. That's why I said 1 sec.
Great. I love that.
So my base is almost complete. It's just missing one thing before I go and drill the hole for the quarry. Can you spot what's missing? Here, I'll go into free cam so that you can get an aerial view. Yeah, I need to create a path, and so I'm going to just continue this path from spawn all the way over to my nether portal, creating little lines and twists and branches to go to each of the different parts of my base. Alright, there it is. I did the path. It now goes up from spawn to the front of my house. It passes by the front of the stone yard as well as the warehouse. And then finally it ends at my nether portal. And now with that complete, I can finally do the last part of my base. And that is the hole. So I am just going to remove this right here, and I'm going to knock out this chain, and now it's TNT time, baby. So we're just gonna dig down pretty decently deep, and now we're gonna start placing TNT. I think a TNT every 2 blocks separated by dirt is going to be good enough. So here we are back at the top, and it's time to ignite. So this hole did not end up as large as I would have liked. So I think we're just gonna do another round of explosions. All right, team, are we ready? Let's go. Oh God, skedaddle, run. Oh God, I'm stuck. Nighttime, so I can't really see. I'm gonna sleep really quick. All right, so now after cleaning our inventory, let's get some sleep and see how the hole looks in daylight. Because it's one thing to see your build in the shadow of night. It's another to see it in direct sunlight. Well, when a shadow's not being cast on it. But as you can see, it looks pretty good. What is that? I failed at that. What is this? This looks like oil. Okay, yeah, sorry about the bad acting. This is lore stuff. This is storyline stuff. So basically, I wanted to have a storyline for my base, and that storyline so far is going to be that a quarry owner hits an oil deposit, and then from that oil deposit kind of like gets rich, and then a bunch of stuff happens, and I'm going to expand the storyline as I expand my base, both my starter base and my real base later on in the season. But yeah, I just built this neat little oil pit out of some dark blocks varying in textures and shininess as it gets to the top, and I did some stuff with the layered glass, but there's only 2 layers, so it doesn't really work as well as I would have hoped. And from up here at the top, it looks pretty good. Now, I tried to do a chain going to the bottom, but apparently that's too far for catenary to handle, so no chain. Oh, hello there. Now that being said, Twaj thought it would be funny to install a Herobrine data pack onto the server, and so I am going to do something extremely funny. In fact, the funniest thing that I think I could do right now. I am going to make a Herobrine shrine, and I think I know exactly where I'm gonna build it. You know, there's this funny little wither right here. I'm just gonna let that go. I'm just gonna let that go. Yep. So I just logged onto the server. I think Twaj might be upset with me for my little prank. Why are some of them moving when I'm looking at them? That's so weird. Like, what? Oh god. Oh Jesus. Okay. I get it. I get the joke. I get the meme. Where is that forsaken creaking heart? You know what? Thank you, Twaj. Oh, there's so many. Oh my god, how? 2 stacks of creaking hearts. Alright, so now it's time to work on the villager sanctuary. And we're gonna use the wood that we just got from all those creaking hearts to make some pale oak fences for this. Now, for those of you who are uninitiated, maybe you haven't seen the last episode, maybe this is the first episode you're seeing, I am building a villager sanctuary in this little pit in the ground right here, because I want to have my own personal villagers to trade with, but I don't like having them locked up in 1x1 holes like they are down there. And so I pushed this wall back a little bit, but I don't think this is enough to keep zombies from completely falling over the edge if there's a fence right here, considering how high they can actually fall from. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring this whole ledge forward a block. Alright, and now with that done, I'm just gonna put in the fence. So while I'm placing these fences, here's a little fun fact. I actually recorded this bit earlier in the episode, but I wasn't actually recording. OBS never started recording that day. So what had to happen is I had to tear down the entire fence and re-record this entire bit here. Now, luckily, that gave me the opportunity to do the ledge because that actually wasn't something I had done before, and this gave me an opportunity to see that it definitely needed it. There we go, the fence is done. Complete. Finito. I just need to get a second, maybe a third villager in there. Okay, so we're gonna do a little prank on Twaj, and this prank is gonna inconvenience me more than it inconveniences them, actually. So we have our remote stasis chamber set up. It's time to drop them deep into the woods. I think right here is good. Let me unmute my mic. Okay. Hi, Twaj. Bye, Twaj. That was great. Where is that silly warden?
Bonk.
There you are.
Ow. Ah! Anyways, as I was saying, bonk.
Ow. Anyway, so yeah, that was for the creakings at my base. Why did you do that?
I was feeling a little silly,
Okay.
and I had a lot of resin.
So I got a couple barrels filled up with the oil from down there, and this one's a little leaky. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it came from the earth, so it can't do that much damage to the environment, right? I can't possibly imagine any consequences for this action. Oh, hey, look, a hill leading up to the village up at the top. I wonder who put that there. I wonder who spent hours building a hillside and terraforming. It's a mystery. Man, the ocean is one beautiful sight. Now just imagine like a Dollar General right here. So in the pursuit of oil, I have made my way to an ocean, and my next build is going to be a big old oil rig out here, because what better way to appreciate the natural beauty of the Minecraft ocean than to defile it and drill into the core of the Minecraft world to extract resources. Also, I walked hundreds of blocks to this ocean, which, by the way, is by a very beautiful plains and forest. And then I realized someone set up a nether portal at a village, just like a couple hundred blocks away. I walked almost 1,000 blocks. I guess we'll see where this portal actually comes out to. How can I make this about me somehow? Oh, I recognize where I am. Theo's Places. Walk farther back for a second portal. Okay, so it's behind Theo's place. Yeah, the portal's just over there. My portal's over here. It's not that far from spawn. I could just do that, save a bunch of time. Now, if I'm gonna build an oil rig, I need to build an oil rig. So I'm gonna go do that in my creative world so that I can actually figure out what resources I need to get and what this thing's actually gonna look like. And so when I get that done, I will see you then. And it's already giving me trouble. I have no idea how I'm gonna build this. Okay, so the build is done. I just have to actually build it on the server now. And I can't move from this spot or I'll spoil the build for you. But it's done, and you can see that from this little frame that I'm giving you here. You know a project is good when it makes you add a new mod to your mods list. So this is the material list that we need for the oil rig. We need a lot. We need a lot of a lot. And what's great is some of this stuff needs to be oxidized a little bit, and I don't have the patience for that, but I'm gonna have to. So now we're currently in the process of gathering up all these small amounts of materials that we need. This is what the bundle was made for. Oh hey, it's Twaj again. Yo, oh, that's so cool. I think somewhere in my ender chest, yeah, in my ender chest, I have an elytra chest plate, because I just like how wings look. I like the cherry wings. Please sir, may I have some more? I'm being throttled. It's like Homer Simpson. Alright lads, there's been a development. Twaj gave us shulker boxes. She said we could have shulker boxes, but these are the only 3 shulker boxes in the entire server. So I have to take care of them, and I have to put them back. They have a shrine that I have to put them back on when I'm done using them. So I'm pretty much just going to move my stuff into a bunch of chests on location, and then I'm going to put the boxes back because I will not need to move anything back from the build location. And it starts off with way too many iron bars. Yeah, I did the math. This is how many I need. But I do also have some of the lesser resources being worked on right now. Beds should be stackable. That's stupid. Beds should definitely be stackable. Hey guys, it's AFK Bhex here. I just want to let you know that the next couple clips are going to look a little slightly ugly because I forgot to turn my shaders on when I recorded them. That's all. Alright, see you in a bit. I needed oxidized copper. I'll take this down, don't worry. I just needed oxidized copper. Now this is a setup for a TV show if I've ever seen one. A chicken, a turtle, and a sheep all in close proximity to each other. That's a TV show. Anyway, we're at the location with our chest monster all set up, and these are most of the resources that I will need in order to build this thing. Hopefully it's all of them. I'm gonna hope it is. Actually, we're short several stacks of iron blocks and iron bars, but that's very easy to get more of. Although I should probably go get those because they are the first part that I have to build. And look, I put the shulker boxes back on the pedestal. They're back on the shrine, so no one can say that I lost the shulker boxes. And yes, I will be doing this every time I use them. And we now have a nether portal to the new place in our own portal tunnel. So we no longer have to keep using that old nether portal by the village. Now let's see if this actually hooked up and if I did everything right. I did, okay. I couldn't find the chest. I was like, this looks like the right spot, but where's my chest? It was behind the portal. I feel like this is usually the time where the Minecraft YouTuber says, yay, I did my math correctly, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't do any math. I used a calculator. And with that being said, I have spent all day today gathering resources to build this oil rig. So I'm just gonna take the rest of the day off because I have played a lot of Minecraft today. Hey, my shaders are back. Sorry about that in the last couple clips. But I have the flotation things in place for the oil rig now. And so the next part is to load up the Lightmatica schematic and start building. And when I say I'm gonna place a lot of stone slabs, I mean I need to place a lot of stone slabs. And then after that, there are some blocks I need to place under that and around that, but for the most part, it's this. Okay, so I had progress updates, and then the footage got corrupted, so I lost it. But I finished the floor, and as you can probably tell from the monumental shadow behind me, I also built up the crew's quarters. So in here are the bunks. This is where the crew's gonna sleep. And then there's this little staircase up to a balcony that also leads to this some tiny little half kitchen right here. Lots of room for activities. The crew can fill this up themselves and furnish it themselves. And then up here is the helipad. This is where they're gonna be shipped in from. And then over here is gonna be a little maintenance bridge. And on the topic of that maintenance bridge, I need to build the actual structure that the crew is going to be maintaining. So, here I go. And there it is. There is the huge part of the machinery. Now we just need to get the actual pump tower and a few extra small engines installed, and we will be good to go. Now, you might notice it looks a little empty from this corner right here, and that is because you're not really supposed to be able to see into right here. This is gonna get in the way, and then there's also gonna be a bunch of pipes running in this space between the two. So if we go into free cam and look around this side, you can see that it actually looks a bit more filled out. You can actually see through the bars into some machinery in the back, and it ends up looking pretty nice, I think. So next, I think it's gonna be the small details like the maintenance hatches up here, the engine right here, and the pipe array over here. And I know it doesn't look like much, but this is the largest build I've done in years. Yeah, the last time I built a single structure that was larger than this was about 3 or 4 years ago. So with that being said, let's build in these small little details. Oh, well, would you look at that? Where did these little structures come from? And doesn't this look nice? Alright, so I have finished building the main engine as well as these little maintenance bits right here on this patio. So next is I just need to build up the pipe network that wraps around this edge here, and then I need to create the burn-off crane, and finally I can add the drill tower. It is now the next day and I have put in the copper piping around this edge, so you can see this is filled out a little bit more around eye level. And now it is time for the final structure to go in place, and that is the drill tower. I definitely know the proper terminology for these things. So with that being said, it's time to move on to our final time lapse. Let's get into it. And right as the sun is setting over this beautiful landscape, our Dollar General of the Sea has been fully constructed with the oil tower. Now all we have to do is light the burn-off tower, and this is ready to go. I'm really happy with this build. I like how it turned out. I think it looks great. And if we take a look around, it looks plenty busy, plenty detailed. I am very, very happy with this. Well guys, here I am in my redstone testing world, because right as I was about to record my outro, the LabRats server started having issues and I wasn't able to connect to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry about the mic quality drop-off. I'm gonna try my best to get that fixed. But if you enjoyed, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new and you want to see more videos just like this. My name is Bhex, thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for watching.